Now, wait a minute. Who's this guy?
You don't know who that is? That's Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
Absolutely.
All right, well, what is he doing here?
Well, obviously he has an announcement to make, Rob Moore. Why don't you...
Get out of my way, punk. You make me sick, all right? You know, I just want to let you people know what a thrill it is to be a part of LWE. Because we got some great legends here in the ring tonight. Some icons that are kings of the ring. That's enough out of you, buddy. Now, let me also tell you what a pleasure it is to be here in Fort Worth, Texas, at the legendary Cowtown Coliseum. And by the look of some of you fans, I can see where it's got its name, because obviously this is where the cows come home. Now shut up! I demand respect. Let me introduce to you who I am. My name is Mr. Big. Watch it. Mr. Big. And I manage what you're about to see. 455 pounds of brute force and a magnificent specimen of a man named Krusher Kong.
What?
So when Krusher comes out, you may be asking, how can a man of my stature manage such a massive amount of a man? It's because, don't you idiots know, the mind is stronger than muscle. So, let me tell you, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We're about to face a legend out here, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But let me tell you something, Hacksaw. After Krusher Kong gets done with you, you'll be known as Seesaw Jim Duggan, because Krusher Kong is about to tilt your world, baby.
Wow.
So, without further ado, let me bring out the one, the only, Krusher Kong!
The big man from South Africa, Krusher Kong.
To the ring from South Africa, weighing in at 444 pounds, Krusher Kong!
Good Lord, he's enormous. I think he's even bigger than he was the last time I saw him.
Mr. Big says he's weighing in at 455 pounds these days. And legend has it that fur that he wears around him, bare hands ripped it right off that animal.
I wouldn't doubt that for a second, Paul. Wow, what a massive individual. Look out! Business is going to pick up. You hear the music. And here he comes.
Opponent from Glen Falls, New York, weighing in at 301 pounds, Hacksaw Jim Duggan!
He is the man. The patriotic Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Well, what can be said about Hacksaw Jim Duggan that hasn't been said before, Rob Moore?
He's got the flag, former football star at SMU, star for the Atlanta Falcons, star in Mid-South, the WWF, WCW, and to top it off, Paul Lewis, a cancer survivor.
Yes, I got to give all the credit in the world to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Battled back after adversity, having surgery to remove a cancerous kidney in his body, and to make a comeback in professional wrestling, not only just to recover and have a normal life, is just a testament to his spirit.
Yes, indeed. I don't think any man in LWE has a greater fighting spirit than Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's got the 2x4 and he is ready for action here at LWE Explosion.
Now that 2x4 is illegal in the standard wrestling match, right?
Yes, it is.
Because I know he's been apt to use that before.
Yes, he has.
But being in the ring with Krusher Kong, I honestly say I can't blame him.
Well, we shall see what happens. Krusher Kong, the most massive individual in the LWE, and his manager, Mr. Big, sort of the opposite, I guess you could say.
Well, if Hacksaw
He's
Jim...
about the size of the 2x4.
I was going to say, if Hacksaw Jim Duggan at any point during that match picks up that 2x4. Krusher Kong can always pick up Mr. Big and slot him back with him.
Rick Manning has the refereeing assignment for this one, and indeed, maybe Krusher Kong would have to use Mr. Big as a weapon.
And
we shall see.
And you know, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he's on a literacy campaign. He's all going across the United States of America teaching young children how to spell USA.
Well, certainly it's not that difficult, but whenever Hacksaw Jim Duggan appears at a wrestling show, autograph sessions, anywhere, you know the chant's going to pick up, and I think we're about to hear it right here. Hacksaw revving up the fans. And here we go in a collar and elbow lockup, and the big man backed up. Now he turns Duggan around, and they just go round and round. I don't know if the ropes can handle the weight of both men simultaneously.
I don't know, but there wasn't a clean break right there by Krusher Kong. Taking early advantage, but reversal by Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Big clothesline, but he can't take Krusher off of his feet.
Very few men in history have ever taken Krusher Kong off his feet. And he just did it. Hacksaw Jim Duggan does it. Here we go. The fans here at the Cowtown Coliseum getting into it. And of course, Cowtown Coliseum, a very important place in the history, in the career of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. It was in this very arena, Paul Lewis, where Hacksaw and Terry Taylor won the UWF Tag Team title on December 27th, 1986. They defeated Wild Bill Irwin and Leroy Brown.